Hello everybody, and this video is going to talk you through a couple of crafts that you can do to help you remember the events of Good Friday, which is the day when Christians remember Jesus dying on the cross. So it's an incredibly sad part of the story. And what we're going to do, the first craft is a craft that involves hammering some nails into some wood. So you'll need 4 nails, maybe more if you want to do something a little bit different, some wool and a hammer. And my wood is a piece of kindling that I use for my fire, but you might be able to find a piece of wood somewhere else in your house. And what we're going to think about is the sound and actions of what happened on that day when the men took Jesus and they nailed him to the wood of the cross. So I'm going to make the shape of a cross with my nails, but you don't have to do that. You can make whatever shape you want, because the main thing is about hammering the nails into the wood and hearing the sounds and doing the actions. So I'm taking a lot of care not to injure myself. So you might want to do this under some supervision. So I'm making a cross shape, but as I say, you could make whatever shape you wanted to. And I'm going to use my wool to weave around the shape of the cross. So this is one that I made. So you can see, but you could put nails anywhere and weave your wool in whatever pattern you wanted. Just the sounds of that day that we're thinking about here. Okay, now the next craft that I'm going to show you is one that involves thinking about the sadness of that day and the tears. There's a part in one of the Gospels where it talks about Good Friday, and it talks about the women of Jerusalem crying and Jesus meeting them as he walks. So this is a time where perhaps we could talk to God about all the sad things in our lives at the moment and give them to him. So this is some paint that I've watered down, so it's quite watery. And I'm going to add to it some baby oil. Now you could use vegetable oil as well, it doesn't matter, apart from the vegetable oil will be slightly yellow when it dries. Put a little bit in there and mix it round so the droplets are smaller. Mix it round, and then take a strip of paper and lay it on the top. So don't push it under, just lay it on the top, and it will soak up some of the paint and the oil. And you'll see on there that there are little droplets where the oil has stopped the paint meeting the paper. And that reminds us of the tear droplets of the people who are crying because Jesus has died. So as you do that, it is a real chance to talk about things that you find sad, because it's important to talk about those things and to ask people in your family or to ask God to help you when you get sad. So there's a couple of things that you could do to have a think about Good Friday. And the next video will be some things that you could do on Holy Saturday, which is the day between Good Friday and Easter Day, where we're going to think about Jesus being in the tomb.